Safe corridors intended to allow civilians to escape war-torn Ukraine have opened this morning. The move is being met with skepticism by Ukraine since similar plans have failed over the last several days. Russia's Coordination Center for Humanitarian Efforts in Ukraine called for another ceasefire early this morning. More than 1.7 million people have fled Ukraine since the start of the war, and many more are still trying to leave.
After days of dramatically rising gas prices, the national average per gallon is now the highest in American history, breaking the record that stood for nearly 14 years. As of this morning, the cost of regular gasoline is $4.17, up from $4.06 this same time yesterday. Analysts say Russia's role in the attack on Ukraine is driving the rising prices since Russia is the second largest producer of oil behind the U.S.
Major League Baseball giving the Players Union a new deadline to reach a deal. The union has until tonight to accept one of the offers on the table. If the two reach an agreement, it would reinstate the 162-game season. If no deal is reached by tonight or early Wednesday, MLB officials say another week of regular season games would be canceled, with players forfeiting pay.
President Joe Biden will visit Texas this morning to tackle a personal issue, expanding health care for veterans who were exposed to toxins while serving abroad. Biden will visit a Veterans Affairs clinic in Fort Worth, where he will deliver remarks on the health effects of exposure to burn pits or open-air ditches used to dispose of wartime waste. The president has linked these burn pits to the death of his son, Bo, who died of brain cancer in 2015.
Authorities in Florida say wildfires have scorched thousands of acres in the Panhandle part of the state. As of last night, over 14,000 acres has been scorched. The largest fire is only 10% contained. Evacuation orders are still in effect for some areas.
The U.S. Supreme Court has rejected a bid to reopen Bill Cosby's sexual assault prosecution. The court on Monday left in place an opinion by Pennsylvania's highest court that overturned Cosby's sexual assault conviction. Cosby was convicted in 2018 for drugging and sexually assaulting a woman in his home in 2004 and was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison. He was released from prison in June 2021 after the state Supreme Court overturned his conviction, ruling his due process rights were violated.
It's been nearly 2 years since the pandemic shuttered the Capitol building to the public, but lawmakers are considering reopening the halls to the public. The consideration comes as mask mandates lift in Washington, D.C. and around the country. Officials say more details could come later this week.
International Women's Day is observed today, celebrating the global, social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. The day also calls for action to expand gender equality. This year's theme is #BreakTheBias, spotlighting the individual and collective biases against women. The campaign asks people to post selfies with their arms crossed to show support of women.
The maker of STOLI vodka says the liquor will now be sold and marketed simply as STOLI. The founder says he wants to get rid of Russian ties due to the ongoing conflict with Ukraine and after being exiled from Russia in 2000 for his opposition to Vladimir Putin. A number of U.S. liquor stores have stopped selling Russian-made alcohol in protest of Russia's attack on Ukraine. And that's today's 9 at 9.